Alright, so we're here in the Prosser booth and we need to run an event happening in the auditorium. The first thing we're going to do is poke the screen to wake it up. Hello, screen. And we're going to press here to turn on for normal use. The system is powering on. That's going to turn on the rack that Craig was just talking about. So, you want to use your microphones or you want to send images or sound to the projector. You're just going to interact with the touch panel, not the rack. Don't turn the rack manually on or off. That's bad news, bears. Alright, so you can see all of the options that you have on the side. If you want to use the Blu-ray player, the Apple TV, a podium at the laptop, heyo, a laptop at the podium, or if you want to put a laptop up here in the control booth, and that's all pretty self-explanatory. If you poke it once, like let's poke the Blu-ray player, you can see all of your options, including opening and closing the tray that will open and close in the rack, and just, manipulating it here. If you want to send this information to the projector, you're going to tell it to do that. If I were to hit send to projector, you'd see the screen come down and the projector turn on and you would be good to go. Everything here is pretty self-explanatory. It's the same process every time. The only other thing we want to go over is how to run a laptop from the control booth. So we're currently up in the booth. I'm going to select control booth. And I'm going to use this HDMI cable conveniently located on the counter next to the phone. I'm going to plug it into my laptop. Just pretend that that's here. And then once it is plugged in, I will send it to the projector. Boop, boop. If at any time you want to monitor what you're seeing on your screen down there, you can use this nifty panel. I'm going to power it on. So side, power on. And what this will do is show you a preview of what's happening down there.
So whatever you select here on this touch panel, be it Apple TV or whatever else, that will then show up on this preview monitor. But it will not show up on the projector until you hit send to projector. So this is a preview. So you can switch between control booth or podium or Apple TV, Blu-ray all day long, and you can see those different sources up here on this local display. But again, it's not going to show up until you press send to projector. Then it will show up in the house.
Right. When you're done and your event is over and you're ready to shut down, you're going to turn off the system. And yes, turn off now.
That's all there is to it. That shuts down everything. It rolls up the screen, turns off the projector. The only thing it doesn't turn off is this monitor, but that's just the button on the bottom right.